commercial real estate scraper was made for a company called Capstack. Capstack is a company that works with a nationwide platform to close billions of dollars in transactions per year. One of the ways Capstack closes these deals is by displaying the broker's commercial real estate listings on the Capstack site. However, as you can imagine, going to various sites and manually writing down all the data is tedious and time-consuming. For this reason, this project focused on solving this problem. In order to solve the problem, we decided to build an autonomous scraper that scrapes various commercial real estate sites and intelligently consolidates the data into a database. Additionally, our solution provides Capstack with a user interface that enables Capstack to use the scraper with ease and provides them with analytics on the scraped data. Ultimately, the goal of this project was to build a product that not only solved the problem Capstack had in displaying commercial real estate listings, but also a project that fulfilled the requirements of the senior project class at the University of Nevada, Reno, and we can happily say we were successful. Now we'll show you how it works. Here's a quick overview of the product and how it works. We first navigate to sites Capstack wants to gather listings from, and then we perform some web scraper magic, which I'll be showing you in more detail in a bit. And then we save the data in a MySQL database so that Capstack can use the data as desired. Now here is the architecture of the product. As you can see, the user calls the scripts through a user interface, which then gets executed in an EC2 instance in AWS, and after that the scraped data is saved into a MySQL database. In this case, it's an RDS instance in AWS. Now I'm going to take you through the entire product. Here we have the login page, and we're going to use the username, and the super secure password. Now we click login and we're in. This is the screen where you actually pick what script you're going to use. We're going to go with a DCG script, and now we click open. On the right side you can see a set day, which lets you pick a day of the week to run the script, and on the bottom a set time, which lets you pick a time in that day to run that script. But that's for auto scrape. We're going to go with manual scrape. You can see as soon as we click manual scrape, it starts the script right up. It opens the browser and starts interacting with it in order to get the information. It's important to note that on the top left you can see that there's 79 results found. This means that there's 79 listings to be scraped. However, it doesn't necessarily mean that we'll get all 79 listings. The reason for this is that the site itself doesn't provide the necessary information to scrape some of the listings. So we'll get pretty close to 79, but not exactly 79. On our right here, you can see we actually got 72 of the 79 listings, and then it starts spitting out other information. This information is actually all the different data points that Capstack wanted. This is what gets saved into the database. What's important to note is at the bottom of each section, there's a line that says new record saved. This is where the product intelligently saves the data into the database, because if it was already there, it would update it, and if it was outdated, it would delete it. So now I'm going to show you what happens behind the scenes. What I'll be showing you is what gets stored in AWS, specifically the scripts and the database. So as you can see here, we have an EC2 instance, which is where the scripts are stored and what the user interface actually interacts with in order to scrape the sites. We currently have it stopped because our free trial was running out, and we were actually starting to get charged. So we let Capstack know, and we're in the process of migrating all this over so that they can start managing it. Now we're going to go to the RDS side. This is actually where the database lives and where all the data gets stored. But before I show you what's inside the database, I'm going to show you how we connect to it. So now on this screen you can see that we have the connection string, which is the host name, and the port. Without these, I wouldn't be able to talk to the database. So now I'm going to test the connection so that you can see we can successfully talk to it. I press test connection, and you can see we connected to it successfully. So now that you can see we can successfully talk to it, I'm going to show you what's inside the database. It's nothing new. It's actually just all the different data points that Capstack wanted. So in the end, after all the scraping gets done, all the data just lives here. And from here, Capstack will use the database and integrate it into their site to enhance the user experience. This is what our project does, and if you're interested to learn more, please visit our site at abogilvy.github.io. Thank you.